Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another exciting episode of It's Alive podcast. Ben here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Sorry this video didn't get up yesterday, which was Saturday here in New Zealand. I was away visiting family and also got to see the Foo Fighters for the first time, which was unbelievably amazing. The show went for about 2 hours 45 minutes, so just under 3 hours. They played everything you'd expect them to play. They also played a huge amount of covers. Well, it's not a huge amount, but I mean, for a show that included all their songs, it was awesome to see some of those covers. They did Tom Sawyer by the band Rush, Detroit Rock City by Kiss, and anyone that knows me knows how much I love Kiss. They also did, what else did they do? Under Pressure by Queen featuring David Bowie, which is really cool. Taylor Hawkins, the Foo Fighters drummer, he was on vocals for that, well, for most of it, doing the Queen parts. And also they also did Let There Be Rock by AC/DC, which is really cool to see. A huge fan of AC/DC as well, so that was awesome to see a band that I absolutely love, like the Foo Fighters, playing that song. Also, it was just an amazing thing to actually be able to see a band like that in a huge arena setting, and just to see them play all your favourite songs all night. The weather wasn't fabulous. Did come over a little bit, like a couple of drops, which some people were saying, oh, it was pouring with rain. I was like, no, it really wasn't. What else? Oh, the way they ended was just absolutely amazing. Dave Grohl just sort of said to the crowd, look, we don't like to say goodbye, I'll just say this, and started in playing Everlong, and that was the last song of the evening. Perfect ending to it. A lot of songs they did, they extended out by a whole lot. So Monkey Wrench, for example, if people know the song Monkey Wrench, it got just up to the bit where they say one last bit before I quit. They stopped there, well, it sort of stopped, and it sort of got real quiet. There's all this sort of weird atmospheric guitars going on and all kinds of experimental bits. Like 10 minutes later, I think a lot of people had forgotten what the hell they were even playing. Dave Grohl comes back screaming with the one last thing before I quit part. Everyone went nuts. It was amazing. I'm a huge fan personally of one of their guitar players, Chris Shiflett, who I was really excited to see play. He came out and played with Rise Against, who were one of the opening acts. And he came out and played a Jawbreaker song with them, which was just huge for me. I was just like, awesome, get to see Chris Shiflett do two things in one night. I was especially excited by Chris Shiflett's use of, and this is more sort of a guitar nerd kind of thing, he's using the Friedman Brown Eye 100 watt, which is sort of a Marshall Plexi type thing for his dirty sound. And then he has a Vox AC30, I do believe, for his clean sound, which I thought was an awesome combination of two amps being used for complete two different things without using distortion boxes and things there. So yeah, that was an amazing show. I highly recommend if you get to see the Foo Fighters in any kind of setting, big setting, small club. Hell, if you get to see Foo Fighters in a small club, do that. But that was an amazing show. Alright, so now next thing we're going to talk about today is just something that I actually picked up on the weekend. I absolutely love this stuff. This is Max Green Apple. It's a green apple sort of sour fruit. Let's see, they call it a sour apple fruit drink. So it's sort of like a fizzy sort of lemonade-y type drink, but it's got the flavour of sour apples. I'm not sure if you can get it everywhere in the world. I know you can get it. It's brewed by Max Breweries here in New Zealand. East Tamaki in Auckland. If you're from Auckland, you'll know where that is. This stuff is fantastic, even so much that I must now have some. It's just one of those drinks that, I don't know, it's an odd thing to describe. Sorry, this isn't the most descriptive thing you could hope for with one of these things. But let's try some. Yeah, it makes me make that face. Awesome. That's going to be no, my luck. That'll be the thing that YouTube chooses as the thumbnail. My face going. It's just amazing. It's tasty. Like, it tastes like sour apples. Like you're drinking an apple. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. My adjective list is getting very, very short now. I don't want to keep saying the word amazing a whole lot of times. But it is that good. So definitely check this out. Get some. If you're in New Zealand, go get some right now. Try Countdown. If you're overseas, I'm not 100% sure. You could try a bottle store, I guess, being that Max generally do beer. So you could try a bottle store. If you haven't tried some, definitely try some. It is amazing. Alright, welcome back. Now we're getting into the film for the week. Now also, just before as well, you might have noticed in the very beginning of the video I was wearing a jacket. I thought, hey, I'll wear this bright, colourful, cool jacket, that'll be fine. The room I'm sitting in filming this has a window directly behind where you can't see where I'm pointing right now, and the sun is still coming, even though it's cloudy here in Auckland. Sorry, pardon me, choking on something. It is still bloody hot, so that's why I decided to go with these shirts. So, plus the shirt's bright and colourful as well, it's fun. So, next thing we're going to get into today is the movie of the week. Now, spoiler alert, if you are watching this right now and you have not seen Halloween, Rob Zombie's remakes of Halloween, can I see it? I don't know why I'm doing this. If you have not seen these, please pause now, or I'm going to ruin these movies for you. Yeah. So if you haven't seen these, movies are about to be ruined for you. And if you don't want to get this ruined, go watch these and come back. I'll pause. I'll wait for you. Did you done? Did you pause? Did you watch? Hope so. If you haven't seen these, then we'll get into it now. So if you haven't seen these and you can't be bothered watching as well, you can read it on Wikipedia, I guess. Well, that's what I've done with things. But we're going to talk about these now. These are Rob Zombie's remakes of Halloween. He's obviously done Halloween and then Halloween 2. God, I hope those are in order and not upside down like the last time I did this. Basically, what I think, what I took from coming away from it is, Rob Zombie gave Michael Myers a more human face. It starts at the beginning of Halloween 1, where Michael Myers is a small boy. I know you can't see this, so he's a small child. And he basically is how he becomes what he is at the end. He's not some kind of supernatural killing machine as some of the later Halloween movies made him out to be. And ditto for what happened in Season of the Witch, which, to be completely honest with you, I thought the Halloween movie Season of the Witch was absolutely awful. But we'll get into that later on when I do a series about Halloween, which I'm very excited about. These ones, I'd say, he's given him a more personable nature. I mean, you kind of feel sorry for him at the very end when he is gunned down by the police. You sort of, I felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for Laurie Strode, who realised that her whole life was a lie. That, you know, her parents weren't her parents. That she had this brother, and you know, she almost sort of, you know, he almost sort of passes the knife, so to speak, to her, and she finally, I guess, get some peace after her whole sort of crazy life where, you know, she's just seen over 2 films, you know, she's seen all her friends slaughtered. Again, people having sex in horror movies do not get out alive. So if you ever find yourself in a horrific situation like that, please don't have sex. Do anything else apart from that. And also, don't run up the fucking stairs. Sorry, pardon my French. Don't run up the bloody stairs. If there's a door, get out the door. Yeah? Listen. But yeah, I mean, she makes it, you're never really sure if she's dead or not. She's sort of lying there, there's a smile on her face, and you think, well, everyone said she's dead. I don't know, maybe she just does end up in some kind of institution, much like her brother. Maybe she ends up like him, and who knows, that, you know, that's what happens. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, not what happens, but, you know, with her, she gets out of it, goes to a mental institution, lives there forever, maybe dies in old age. Maybe she is dead with Michael, and that's where she's sitting at the end, and, you know, that white corridor with the white horse. Maybe that's her version of heaven, or her version of hell, either way. But they're both amazing films. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like them. They thought Rob Zombie had ruined them. I thought he made them a lot better. I've watched the original Halloween a lot. I watched it a lot as a kid, and I absolutely love it. But this, I have to say, I love even more. Who is in this? Absolutely, oh, hilarious. Malcolm McDowell as Professor Loomis. Star performance, absolutely amazing. If you get these DVDs, get the DVDs. The blooper reels on these things are absolutely amazing. There is one with Tyler Mane, who portrays Michael, skipping down the street with his knife in his hand, and he sort of gets up to the window like he's going to burst through the door and kill everyone. He sort of looks across to, you know, there's a little pane of glass there, you know, a little window, looks across and goes, and waves at people, which I thought was just absolutely hilarious. So it's an amazing film, and bonus features are amazing. Rob Zombie's commentaries as well. If you're into that sort of thing, if you're into listening to director commentaries, have a listen to that, and have a watch and to listen. They're amazing. He's an absolutely, really insightful as to, how he gets into things. You think that everything's all planned out, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Have a listen. I'm not going to ruin absolutely everything for you. So yeah, in conclusion, Halloween 1 and 2, Rob Zombie's version. For some reason, I'm now doing this. 10 out of 10. Definitely check them out. Alright guys, and now we're getting to the musical passion. Is that a word? Someone look that up. Passion, then tweet me at It's Alive Podcast if passion is actually a word. I don't think it is, but someone let me know. We get into the musical portion of the afternoon. This is the record for the week. This is Abominator by DOYLE. Now DOYLE, as you can see on the cover, if you know anything about the Misfits, is the band, solo band, formed by former Misfits guitarist, also former Gorgeous Frankenstein guitarist. What else did DOYLE do? He was also in the band Christ the Conqueror for a while with Jerry Only. That's amazing. Go check out Christ the Conqueror. That is fantastic. This album here, Abominator, which I shouldn't have put down before actually looking at what I was going to talk about, is the first album by DOYLE's band. Now this band features Alex Wolfman's Story on vocals. Alex is also in the band Cancer Slug, which are pretty damn good. So definitely have a listen to them. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's definitely in your face and not ashamed about that. This album, Abominator, also features obviously the aforementioned Alex Story. You've also got DOYLE. Also features Dr. Chud on drums. Now Chud, as you know, well, most people will know if you know the Misfits, was the drummer in the Misfits when the Misfits was fronted by Michael Graves, and pardon me, I do apologise. Also, when that was fronted by Michael Graves, and also had Jerry on bass and DOYLE on drums. Probably my pick of the bunch as far as the songs go here on this absolutely wonderful piece of music is probably the lead song and title of said album, Abominator. It's everything I was expecting when I first got this. When I first got this record, I thought, a lot of people, were thinking, oh, is it going to be just a Misfits thing? Is it just going to be like that kind of punk rock? It's definitely not that. I think Alex Story's vocals bring a different flavour to the mix. It's definitely what you expect from DOYLE. DOYLE also played bass on the record. Bass live is now being handled by a gentleman by the name of Left Hand Graham, who I honestly don't know that much about. I did try and find a bunch about him, just so I could give you guys some interesting information about him. But honestly, I can't find a thing about this guy. He's very mysterious. Possibly he's a monster that DOYLE created in a lab in New Jersey. I don't know. DOYLE, if you end up watching this, buddy, if you could text me, tweet me something about Left Hand Graham. Is he a monster? Is he not? Let me know. Live, the band now is obviously Alex Story. You've got DOYLE on guitars. Left Hand Graham on bass. Now, they've also just added drummer, well not just, they had him for the Abominator, USA Abominator, we'll get this out eventually, Abominator tour for 2014. Fantastic. I managed to say that without tripping up again. They've also added the gentleman by the name of Tiny Bubs. Now, Tiny Bubs was the drummer for the Dickies. He was in TSOL. He was in Head PE, which is huge. When I found that out, I don't know, I just flipped out and became a small child again going, oh my god. He's been playing with DOYLE for a while. Now, whether or not he's going to be on the next DOYLE album, I'm not sure. There is a video where Tiny does say that he's going to be on the new album, although I did message him on Facebook and say, dude, that's awesome, you're going to be on that. I can't, it's awesome. One of my favourite musicians on an album featuring, DOYLE, one of my other favourite musicians. He said, yeah, I might have spoken a bit too soon about that, so we will see. I really hope he is, because if you've ever seen Tiny play in any of his bands, you'll see in a band called X-Members. If you've ever seen him play in any of his bands, you'll see that he's just an absolute monster on the drums. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So I'm not sure what that new DOYLE album is going to be called. I reckon it should be called something like something to do with monsters, Monster Mans, which would actually sound really stupid considering the title, but I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely check out Abominator. It is out right now. You can go to it's done through Monster Man Records, so you can go to monstermanrecords.com. Yes, I was reading that off the back of the packet, and pick up a copy of that. It comes on vinyl. You've got CD. I don't think they did cassette, although that would have been awesome now that I think about it. Now I'm starting to sing everything, which someone's probably laughing at me somewhere in the world for that. You can also get all other kinds of DOYLE related merchandise. You've got this handsome bandana here. You can get wristbands, you can get comic books, What else is there? Can koozies? Cozies? Is it koozie or cozy? Someone tell me. I have absolutely no idea. I think you can actually fit the bottles like this in them, which is kind of cool. But you can get stickers, all kinds of different stuff. So definitely check out Abominator by DOYLE, and also check out the Christ the Conqueror record as well. I know not a lot of people really know about it, and it's very, very hard to find. But if you find it, you can look on YouTube. I'm sure there's some videos and stuff up there of that. Definitely check that out. Absolutely amazing. Alright guys, well that's about all we've got time for this week. In summation, Max green apple sour apple fruit drink is amazing. Number 2, Rob Zombie's versions of the Halloween movies are amazing in my book. Not everyone loves them, but hey, you can't please everyone all the time. And of course, DOYLE Abominator, fucking incredible. Thank you very much for those wonderful products for being in the world. I don't know who I'm saying thank you to, but thank you to you also for watching this week. If you want to, you can tweet me at It's Alive Podcast. You can email me at It's Alive Podcast ben@gmail.com. Also, we're on Instagram now as well. It's_alive_podcast. So go search us out on Instagram, Twitter, email. Shoot me any videos you'd like me, think I should be watching, like music videos. Shoot me any movies you think I should be checking out. Drinks, candy. I absolutely love candy. Again, if you know me, you know how much I love sweets. Tweet me something that I should be trying out. I'll check it out, and maybe I'll pop it in a video. I will see you guys next Saturday. We'll be doing this on Saturday next week. As I said, I was away watching the Foo Fighters this weekend, so please forgive me. And I will talk to you next week. Bye!